Alright, Pidgey, you're all mine. Bulbasaur, go! Use Vine Whip.
Bulbasaur!
Aw, dang it. I must be the only trainer in all of Kanto to have a bulbless Bulbasaur. That's like a Squirtle without a shell, or Charmander without a fire.
Bulbasaur.
Wait, come back. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, little buddy. Bulbasaur! Bulbasaur! Where are you? Come back. I'm sorry, okay? I was just a little surprised that you didn't have what you literally are named for. A little bit of false marketing, but just come back, okay? I'm sure even though you're weak, we'll be able to make something work. Your loss. What direction was town again anyway? That looks like a professor's research center. If anyone can figure out what's wrong with my Bulbasaur, it's them. Would anyone even be awake now? It's like after midnight. Ah!
Why are you here?
Hi, I'm Tomo. I'm a Pokemon trainer. I'm...
Lost? Come in, you're probably hungry.
What kind of adult lives off of junk food? I want to do that.
I'm Professor Acacia. So, what happened? Do I need to call your guardian?
No thanks, Professor. I got lost. I was looking for my Pokemon.
What kind of Pokemon?
My starter. He's a Bulbasaur. Well, kind of. He doesn't have a bulb. He's a Bulbasaur. He was the only one left for me. He isn't much, but I really need to find him. Thanks again for letting me stay.
Of course.
Huh? I barely slept. It's like way too early.
Maybe for you. I always start my day at 5 a.m. sharp.
You're crazy.
Anyway, we've got a lot of work to do.
Work? What? No! You might have work, but I need to find my Bulbasaur.
Do you want to be a Pokemon Master?
Yes! More than anything!
A Pokemon Master always pays off his debts.
Obviously, but what kind of debt do I even owe you?
For food.
That meal couldn't have cost more than $3 from the convenience store.
I'm underfunded.
Oh yeah? Well, that's not my problem. I'm 10. You can't make me work. It's not legal.
Officer Jenny doesn't patrol here. There's no cops in the forest. Come on. Are you coming?
Yes. You're a bona fide scientist, like a real, true field researcher who gets her hands dirty. Do you breed Pokemon, or do you revive fossils? Do you clone things?
This is not that sort of lab. A lot of Pokemon are crepuscular. They're active at dawn or dusk. I figured we'd start with a fun one. It's a learning opportunity.
What is that?
Their name's Alex.
What?
Short for Alex. They're a Chimera, Evie. So, you know twins, right? And of course you do. 2 fertilized embryos, 1 womb, or in this case, egg. Sometimes they fuse together, so certain features of one end up forming the parts of the body of the other. Like a carrot cake. 1 part carrot, the other part cake.
That's a weird analogy.
Because most Pokemon evolve linearly, it's usually impossible to tell what is and isn't a Chimera. However, this was an Eevee, and it evolved under strange circumstances, so both pieces, both the carrot and the cake, mutated separately from each other, hence mixed appearance. Got it?
Their
Their pelt needs specific care every morning. I'll brush, you moisturize.
What? I'll what?
Really work it into the cracks. Don't worry, they don't bite. Well, anything with a mouth can bite, but they usually don't.
I feel so comforted.
Vaporeon!
That was weird and wet.
We should get breakfast. Technically, the Vaporeon butter is edible, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Why is it called Vaporeon butter?
It's called Pokemon lubricant. I just don't feel like saying hand me the lube to a kid.
Oh, okay.
Here. You can have a cereal bar. No charge.
Thanks.
Good morning, buddy. This is our second guest. He's a Paris that likes waffles.
Why does he get normal breakfast food? Oh, okay. Wait, what's a Paris?
Ugh. Of course your school system forgot about this one. They're always so misunderstood. Paris are an unusual Pokemon. Tochukashu mushrooms grow on their shells and slowly, parasitically gain control over their entire being. This process happens as early as in the egg, so it's considered a normal stage of life for this organism. To become a walking corpse for the mushroom that puppets it. I always wondered what would happen if the Tochukashu learned to control something more complex than a simple insect. Surely it'd be the end of us all. Anyway, we removed the parasite from this particular specimen, so its brain is beginning to recover its function.
Okay, cool, I think. I'll try not to have nightmares.
Looks like the sun's coming up. Come on, I'll show you back in the yard.
Why do you lock them up at night?
Poachers, collectors, Team Rocket.
Of course, that makes sense. After all, it's a total freak show here. Why do I feel kind of guilty for thinking that?
Anyway, get to work.
Never mind. It's a freak show, and I'm another clown. Ouch! What happened to it?
Team Rocket. They chopped its tail off when it disobeyed orders. I'm just kidding. It was hit by a car.
Pokemon care is so difficult.
Well, you want to be a Pokemon master, don't you?
I guess it wasn't too hard.
You'll like this next one. He's a Psyduck who's reached a human level of brain function. It's something they're all technically capable of doing, but only a few succeed. He mostly uses that capacity to play League of Legendaries.
Oh, I mean, I like video games. I never thought I'd be playing against a Pokemon, though.
Better go outside today, alright? And please eat a vegetable.
I could ask her the same thing.
And you really shouldn't use words like that. Also, there's a W before the H. We have one more Pokemon. I'd advise you to watch this one from the window. You've still got a few years ahead of you.
Okay, what does that mean, though?
Good morning. Here's your lunch. I'm sorry I can't visit for too long. I hope you're okay. We'll have some friends for you soon.
What happened to that one?
She's a muck who consumed a bit too much radioactive material. Being around her without protection will make your skin peel off. We're looking for a cure.
Isn't that dangerous to have around other Pokemon?
No. Pokemon have a natural resistance to radioactivity. If they didn't, they'd liquefy every time they evolved.
Huh.
And for my health, I go to a special hot spring a few times a year. It shrinks the, issues.
You know, we've spent this whole morning looking at weird Pokemon, but for some reason I'm more worried about you than all of them.
You must have a kind family.
Huh? What makes you say that?
I can see it in the way you speak. Don't worry, I'm fine. I can handle it.
Professor! Are you okay? Professor Acacia! No! Wake up! Wake up! Oh no, what do I do?
Hello there, Tomo. How's the Pokemon journey?
I need your help.
If the bulbless Bulbasaur is giving you that much trouble, don't worry about it. I got a new shipment of Charmanders.
No!
If you
I don't care, he's fine.
Well, if he's fine, why did you
Never
call?
mind.
Oh, okay. Hope you're well.
Psyduck. Psy.
Do any Pokemon here know how to heal? Thank you! Got you! Please heal her!
No.
Why isn't it working? Of course, it's defective. What did I expect? It's a slowpoke, and a slow slowpoke at that. This is useless. No. Psyduck believes in you, and so do I, and so does she. You can do this. I know you can.
Tomo, thank you. I'm sorry. That was probably really scary. I didn't think I'd have an attack today.
Maybe you wouldn't if you took better care of yourself.
I've got one more thing to show you. I wasn't going to, but I think you're ready. Consider it an apology?
No more radiation.
Not this time. What if I told you I was actually involved in the cloning incident 20 years ago? New Island? I was part of the recon team picking up Team Rocket's mess, and I managed to find a few secrets.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, but cloning? Oh my arc, what did you find?
Keep your voice down. After the laboratory was destroyed, we were on a search and rescue. Public knowledge, government cover-up, confiscating the evidence of their crime against nature, hiding what remained of the doctors who conducted it. I was an undergraduate at the time, and I was just supposed to be on bio-waste disposal. However, not all of the remains were dead? Not necessarily. Protocol had given up hope. They said they put the poor thing out of its misery. But I saw it for what it was. Like any Pokemon, it wanted the chance to fight. This is Mew 1.7. I call him Mimi.
Hi, Mimi.
Can you get his formula? It's in the fridge.
Oh, okay. Everyone deserves to have a friend. Someone who will hold them up and treat them with respect. I'm sorry.
Let's go find your buddy. You know what you have to do.
Hey, I'm really sorry for what I said. I spent the whole day with a bunch of different kinds of Pokemon, and I learned there's no right way to be a Pokemon. Some of you evolve in unusual ways, some of you are recovering at your own pace, and even more are just unique, or miraculous, or misunderstood. It doesn't say anything about your worth or how you deserve to be treated.
Bulbasaur.
It does feel weird to call you a Bulbasaur, though. Like, we're putting the attention on what you don't have. Aha! I have an idea. I dub thee the Beaniesaur.
Beaniesaur.
First of its kind. Write that down, Professor Acacia.
You want a picture of you two? I keep a record of all my graduates.
Graduates? I haven't even become a Pokemon Master yet. I've only become slightly less of a jerk. Thanks to you, Professor. Okay. When I become famous, we'll update this, okay? That's a promise. Don't die before I can keep it.
I'll see what I can do.